What's up, man? It's your boy Brad checking in with another day in the life of Reggie. This up, man. I stayed up all last night, just doing some thinking and shit, man. Meditating and shit. I guess you would call it meditating and shit, you know what I mean? Just meditate, man, and, think on some shit, man. But I'm about to see if I win me a polar pop or a cappuccino when I go to walk up here to my doctor today. The sun then came up. I don't even know what time it is. It's probably about like, I don't know, 7 or 8 or something. But I ain't even going to the Y, bro. You know, I think I'm about to start drinking back life water and shit. I think I'm about to slow down on the pop and shit. At work, I'm drinking a lot of pop at work and shit. know, just doing some thinking, man. Doing some thinking. Late night thinking. Like my cat Snoop Dogg talking about late night thinking. That's what I used to do a lot of times, man. Just be up all night just thinking on some shit, man. It's good for you. It's definitely good for you, man. You know, it's definitely good for you and shit. It's like that. You know, shit. Just down in life, man. Just up and shit. I need to fuck around and get a couple of Z's or something. I've been up thinking about some shit, man. Get some coffee in and shit like that. I've been normally on my route I go, on my route I be going and shit. I'm about to take a different route, bro. Yeah, I'm about to take a different route like a motherfucker. I think my boss might be treading on me, man. Yeah, she might tread on me, man. That's one thing my dad told me. Motherfuckers will tread on you, bruh. It's like that. Motherfuckers will tread on you, man. There ain't no way in hell. It's like that. Ain't no way in hell, bruh. My manager been at my. She cool and all and everything. She cool as hell. But man, let me be at KFC for some 20 years or some shit like that, man. I'm pulling up, and I'm pulling up in something stupid as hell. It's like that. I'm pulling up in something stupid, bruh. Some shit ain't nobody seen, bruh. Ain't nobody seen the shit that I'm up in, cuz. Let me be at KFC for some 20 years or some shit like that. And I fuck around and get my license and I get an understanding about how to, move around with my vehicle and shit. Man, I'm pulling up to KFC and like motherfucker be like, what the fuck? Nigga, motherfucker be like, what kind of drugs you selling? Like, nah, motherfucker, I ain't doing them. Just like that. Nah, motherfucker, I ain't doing no motherfuckers. It'd be like, man, I'm pulling up in a Bentley. You know what I mean? I'm pulling up in a Bentley, dog. I go get the motherfucker. If I gotta call a cab to go to the motherfucking Bentley dealership, and I got a motherfucking $400 a month car payment and shit like that, I'm going to get the shit. I've been at KFC 20 years. I'm pulling up in a Bentley, and I might pull up in a motherfucking. I pull up in a motherfucking Bentley. I pull up in a real one. I pull up in a motherfucking Bentley, dude. A motherfucking, not even a Range Rover, man. I pull up in a motherfucking Bentley. Like, man, what? That's what you gotta do out here, man. You gotta go get it, dog. Just like my cat Birdman was talking about, man. It's like, man, like, whatever it is to come down to going to go get some shit, nigga, you gotta be about that shit. Like my one boss, she looked like she own her shit, man. She had the black truck. That motherfucker was nice as hell. I used to always just shit. That's what I used to do most of the time. I get to work a half hour early and shit. I used to just be staring at her motherfucking truck, like trying to figure out what color that motherfucker is. you know? Trying to figure out what color that motherfucker is. I never did figure out what color that motherfucker was, bruh. And then she fucked around and got a red one and shit. That motherfucker go hard. Like, man, let me be at KFC 20 years, man, doing my thing, working hard, busting my ass and shit, man. Not tripping, cuz I'm pulling up in a Bentley, man. Motherfucker be looking at me like, man. Motherfucker be looking at me like I'm selling drugs. Like, nah, motherfucker, I ain't doing them. Just like that, man. I go get the shit, dog, and I be like, cool. And I know how to work the shit, and I know what to do with it and everything, cuz. I just be like, I don't know, I don't know. My boss, she cool, she cool as hell. She looked out for the curd, got me hip to some good ass coffee and shit, bruh. So it's like, got me hip to some good ass coffee. So I like, yeah, she was talking about she was gonna get me a new coffee cup when she went down to the motherfucking place, to the motherfucking thing and shit. So I'm like, alright. Looked me out, looked out. I got a little bit of stamps or something to get some K-cups. So, man, I'm really enjoying, like, my Keurig, bro. I'm probably about to go get another one. Just because I want a fresh one and shit. I'm probably about to go get another one. So it's like, that's cool. I've been doing my thing for a minute. So she probably was like, shit, this motherfucker be on half hour early to work every day. bust his ass. Ain't got no problems from it. She like, here, boom, you probably deserved it. You probably really earned this shit just for staying down. Just for staying down and shit. So it's like, but I don't know, I don't know, man. I don't pay shit no attention, man. Push come to shove. If I feel like a motherfucker trying to bother me. If I feel like a motherfucker trying to bother me, man, I just be quiet, man. Just like that. If I feel like somebody trying to bother me, the second I feel somebody trying to bother me, I'll just be quiet. Or if you keep trying to bother me, man, I just like, wait, kind of smile at you, like, you really ain't fucking with me, man. Now you ain't fucking with me, man. I got some, motherfucker ask some shit about me. I could tell you some shit. So this KFC shit is fucking, I could do this shit blind. I could do this shit backwards, man. I could do the KFC shit backwards all day, man, because motherfucker ask some shit about me. Oh, I got some shit to tell you. I got some shit to be like, yeah, a lot of these motherfuckers is weak and quick to break down and shit. Like, nah, man. Nah, cuz. I just be like, the shit kind of be funny to me. The shit like, wait, be funny to me, man, cause yeah, this shit be funny to me, man, cause you be like, man, like, this shit just be funny to me, man. When a motherfucker call they self fucking with me, man, I know when somebody fucking with me, man. That's why when she tried to fuck with me right before she tried to mess with me, right before I was about to leave out, she was like, just I don't know, she cool, she my manager. She with it, she down with it and shit like that, and I ain't got no problems with my manager and shit like that, but you know what I mean? It's just like, it's like it's like I just, I smile. I smile. I don't know. Ain't too much about me, bro. It's like that ain't too much, man. I like the things that I like. I like my coffee. I like to get some energy drinks every now and then. I drink some juice. Man, I'm all the way down with that tech shit, bro. When anything that got anything to do with some tech, oh, I'm down with the shit. Yeah, I got to figure that shit out, bro. Yeah, I definitely got to figure that shit out. I'm down with that shit, man. And yeah, man. So it's like, man, I'm cool as hell. You know what I mean? I can be cool. I can be cool as hell, but motherfucker try to come at me the wrong way, man. And, I ain't gonna trip or nothing like that. I ain't gonna trip because it ain't worth it, man. Because it's like I ain't gonna trip or nothing. I ain't gonna trip. You know what I mean? Because it's like that shit ain't even. That shit ain't even, man. It ain't even. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's like, I don't know, man. It's, I don't know, cuz. I need some more coffee. It's like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, cuz, shit, shit be like, wait, man. Cause if you want to be cool with me, I can be the coolest motherfucker you ever met. It's like that. I can be the coolest motherfucker you really ever met, bruh, and be like a motherfucker you really can motherfucking holler at and shit. But man, sometimes people is, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. That's why I really don't fool with too many people nowadays, man. I don't really fool with too many people, man. And I go to work. I like going to work. That's like my favorite thing to do. A lot of motherfuckers look at my job like it's the worst thing to do. Like, nah, I enjoy getting up, throwing on my work clothes and going to work. Don't nothing else make me, shit cool as hell, bruh. I don't look at this shit like, shit, what? That shit cool as hell. I was like, I ain't got no problem with this shit, you know? I ain't got no problem with the shit. The shit just be like, shit. It should be cool as hell, That shit cool as hell. I'm like, shit. Shit cool as hell. I'm like, shit, I ain't got no problem with this shit, man. It's like, shit, you do your job, you work hard, you do some extra shit if you can, and keep quiet, man. Don't be tripping and shit like that. And I don't know if somebody want to bother you or something. You just be like, man, I don't know, like, you work 2 weeks, and then after your 2 weeks, man, you get a paycheck and you go spend your shit. And after you spend your shit, and you go back to work and do the same thing all over again. So I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. This shit just kind of like, the shit just kind of like just be like, this shit just be like, I don't know, man. I don't know, cuz. I don't know, sometimes I be asking myself what motherfuckers really want from me, bro. Man, just a few years ago, motherfuckers wasn't even looking my way. It's like that. Just a few years ago, motherfuckers wasn't looking my way. And I always been the same cat. Yeah, I always been the same dude, man. I had a couple, I had some dreams and shit that I was chasing my dreams and shit. So I really wasn't I really wasn't doing what I'm doing now, which was just some regular shit, man. I had some dreams. I kind of wanted to make some music, and I like to skate, and I like to, I wanted to learn how to fight and shit like that. So those like couple dreams I was chasing. And sometimes when you chasing your dreams, man, sometimes just the regular shit. The regular shit is just, some shit that you really ain't thinking about. So it's like, so now I'm just doing some regular shit, man. So I'd be like, it's a few years ago, motherfuckers really wasn't looking my way. Girls wasn't giving me their number. Motherfuckers wasn't trying to holler at me. Motherfuckers wasn't trying to do all that shit. Now I might have got a little slicker, got a little older, shit like that, man. I always been the same cat. So sometimes I be asking what cats really want from me, man. What these cats want from me? What? Really, like, what a motherfucker want from me? They want me to, they want me to, I don't know. This shit be like, wait, I don't know, like, you want me to just be the average, ordinary, typical nigga? Like, nah, like, I don't know. If you check my background, it's like that. You might not want to believe it. You might not want to believe this shit, but if you check my background, you know where I'm coming from. You know my tendencies and shit. Like shit. Man, like, it's just like that, man. So it's like, I don't know if motherfuckers is trying you. I don't know if motherfuckers is just trying to, I don't know. But I don't know. Eventually, hopefully, I hope they motherfuckers will figure it out. It's like that. I hope motherfuckers who, I don't know, hope motherfuckers figure it out, bruh. Dang, hope motherfuckers figure this shit out. If they don't figure it out, they gonna keep hitting. If they don't figure it out, they gonna keep hitting their fucking head. It's like that. If they don't figure it out, they just gonna keep hitting their fucking head and shit. Like that until you motherfucking gonna keep hitting your fucking head. Cause I ain't tripping. It's like that. You know? Motherfuckers will figure it out, man. And like, don't even waste your time. Don't even waste your time. Don't even waste your time trying to have a normal conversation with me, cause I ain't talking to you. Just like that. I ain't talking to. Nah, bruh. I ain't talking to a motherfucker, bruh. Nah, man, you mom, just go and leave me alone, bruh. You figure it out, like, man. I just be in my own zone, bruh. It's like that. I be in my own zone. I don't want nobody in my zone. I don't want nobody in my zone and shit, man. Man, I'm enjoying the things I like to do. I ain't I ain't trying to bother nobody and shit. I'm just enjoying the things I like to do and shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, cuz. Real talk, man, I don't even know. Oh no. You know, motherfuckers be tripping. It's like that. Motherfuckers be tripping on some other shit, man. Motherfucker might be like, oh, you look good, or you this, you that. Like, man, this shit has been, this shit has been in the making. This shit has really been in the making, bro. This shit ain't nothing new. It ain't nothing new, man. If a motherfucker might know me, they might have something to say about me. But man, if you know anything about me, man, I always been doing my thing, man. From high school to middle school to college, all that shit, man. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what motherfuckers want from me, cuz. I don't know what motherfuckers want from me, dog. It's like, man, it's like, I don't know, man, I don't know. They want to see a dude spaz out or something. It's like they want to, cause you cool as hell. They want to see you spaz out, cause you can be cool than a motherfucker. So they want to see you spaz out and shit. I ain't spazzing out. I ain't about to spaz, bro. That's what you do. You fucking spaz. It's like that. You know? It's down the life of Reggie, man. It's down the life of Reggie, man. We gonna keep them vlogs coming for all my viewers out there, man. Check out my vlogs, man. It's just shit, just some normal shit, man. Man, it's day-to-day shit. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, cuz, like, shit, like, I don't know, like, shit, damn, what you got going on? It's like that. If you find a time to try to pick at me, if you find a time to try to pick at me, what you got going on? You must ain't got too much going on, cause you picking at me. And it's like that. That's why I don't fuck with motherfuckers, cause I'm too busy trying to do some shit that's gonna motherfucking bring that's gonna bring joy to my motherfucking everyday living, everyday day-to-day shit that's gonna bring joy to me, bruh. I ain't finding time to, I ain't trying to find the to mess with nobody, man. For what? If you find time to mess with somebody, then you ain't really thinking about what it is you need to do. So it's like, I just be like, man, I be like, shit. It's a lot of shit. A lot of motherfuckers be like, it ain't nothing to do around here. Like, what? You can't find nothing to do? You can't find nothing to do? Man, there's a million things you can do around this motherfucker. You can be in the smallest town, wherever you is. You can find something to do, man. If it's a walk in the motherfucking park, whatever it might be, man, whatever how you is, whatever how you feeling, and you can find something to do, man, and you just gotta, sometimes it might take a little bit of time, might take a little bit of money, but you can find something to do that's like, like shit, when I get up, this is what I'm trying to do. When, I do this, it's, man, we gotta, something, man, it's like shit, I need some juice. I just be like, I don't know, man. It seems like cats be killing me, Cats be killing me, bro. Yeah. I dropped my coffee cup. Cats be killing me, man. Cats really be killing me, bro. Motherfuckers be killing me, man. What time is it? It's 7. Cats be killing me, man. I be like, oh. Motherfuckers be killing me, bro. I just be like, man, I can name a whole lot of shit that I've been doing. It's like that. I can name a whole lot of shit. I can name a whole lot of shit that I've been doing, man, over the past few years, man. And it don't involve nobody. This shit don't involve not a motherfucking person. It's like that. I be wanting to. Sometimes I be wanting to speak up on some shit. I be wanting to speak up on some shit. I be wanting to speak up on some shit, but it's like, I don't know. Like shit. I guess that's how it go though, huh? That's how it go, man. When a motherfucker see you really enjoying some shit, they wanna get in on it and shit, Like, do your own thing. Like shit. Like I just be like, I can name a lot of shit I've been doing over the past 4 years, man. I done got down with the BMX. I got down with my BMX, man. I was a little mad when I got rid of my bike. I gotta just think, like, I spent a lot of time riding my BMX and shit. I spent a lot of time riding my BMX, man. Or I got the PS4. I was fucking with my PS4 and shit, I had my camera, took a lot of pictures and shit. Guitar lessons is good. You can say whatever you want to say. But I can pick up a guitar and kind of know what I'm doing. Cause I learned the shit. I spent a lot of time playing and shit. I spent a lot of time playing. I spent a little bit of money on the shit. Digging into my interviews on YouTube. Digging into my interviews on YouTube. Digging into my interviews on YouTube and shit. A lot of good interviews on YouTube, man. A lot of good interviews, bruh. That's that juice. A lot of good interviews on YouTube, man. You can learn some shit. You can learn your culture. You can learn some shit, bruh. You can learn some shit and some shit that'll stick with you for a long time. I got down with the NBA, the playoffs, and all that shit, bruh. Learned some new players and shit. All that shit, man. Uh, shit, listening to music. I got the white beats and come on, man. Listen to some music, man. Whatever you feeling, I don't know. Motherfucker, any kind of music you can dance to. It could be the most uptight music you ever heard, man. You still can dance to the shit. You still can dance to the shit. Any kind of music you can get up and fucking dance or just vibe to the motherfucking lyrics. All that shit. Just vibe out and dance. All type of shit. Got the white beats. I ended up going to another pair of black beats. Started vlogging. The game. I've been doing shit, bruh. I ain't been worried about nobody. You know? I ain't been worried about nobody because worrying about nobody ain't gonna get you shit. You don't want to be stupid. It's like that. You don't want to be stupid and shit, but worry about somebody ain't gonna get you nothing. Gotta bang that shit. Gotta bang that shit, B. Gotta bang that shit, son. You know, it's just real talk, B. You don't want to be stupid out here. You know, you don't want to be stupid and shit. You know, I don't know. Probably because motherfuckers ain't never seen it. It's like that motherfuckers ain't never seen this shit, but man, motherfuckers ain't never seen this shit. Like, light skinned cat doing this thing. Motherfuckers be in disbelief, like they don't want to believe the shit, like the shit. Like a light skinned cat, like, I've been with the franchise for a minute now, man. Like motherfuckers don't want to believe it, like they wanna downplay you and shit. Motherfuckers want to downplay you and shit, like the shit, like the shit, like the shit can't be fucking reality to these motherfuckers, bruh. These motherfuckers in disbelief, like, oh my God. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. This shit, man. Don't ask me something about myself, man. It's like, don't ask me something about myself, cuz shit, I done made some moves out here, man. Some shit motherfuckers wouldn't want to do. They be too scared. It's like that. They be too motherfucking scared. And that's one thing I ain't scared. I ain't scared, bro. I ain't scared, bro. It's like that. I ain't scared, man. Nah, man. Understand the life of Reggie. Just checking in with that vlog and shit. I don't know, A lot of these motherfuckers run around this bitch scary and shit. Like, come on, man. Being scared ain't gonna get you nothing. This day in the life of Reggie, just checking in with that vlog and shit. It's just some real shit. Motherfuckers is in La La Land. Just like that. Motherfuckers is in La La Land, bro. It's like I told my manager, and she act like this shit just went over her head. I'm like, alright. Like, man. Like, yeah, this might be a nice town and shit. It might be a motherfucking nice town, but don't get it confused. There's some motherfuckers out here that's thirsty, bruh. There's some motherfuckers out here that's thirsty. There's some motherfuckers out here that will try some shit. And if you motherfucking open up your eyes, you will pay attention. When I first moved to this town, and you go to the pawn shop, you might have seen a couple rifles, 2 or 3, maybe. Go to the pawn shop right now and tell me what you see. Just like that. Go to the pawn shop right now and tell me what you see at the pawn shop. You don't see nothing but handguns and motherfucking pistols and shit. Okay? Go to when I first moved here, when you go to any of these dollar stores, what do you see at the dollar store? Some shit you can build a crib on. You know, some shit you can build a whole crib from the dollar store, bro. You get everything you need to get from the dollar store, from hygiene stuff to the personal hygiene stuff to stuff for the crib, all kind of shit you can get at the dollar store. Go to the dollar store right now and tell me what you see. Some alcohol. Put those two motherfucking things together and tell me y'all motherfuckers shouldn't be a little more careful and watch motherfuckers who's around and watch motherfuckers who you got around you. Just like that. Watch motherfuckers who you got around you, man. Like I told my manager, like I know what's up. I've been in this town for a good minute. I know what I know. I don't know everything because I wasn't, I wasn't raised here or nothing like that. But I know what I know. I know you gotta watch your employees, cause kids can get away with that tree. It's like that. Kids can get away with that tree, man. But when you talk about a motherfucker get a little older, late 20s, early 30s, late 20s and shit, 25, 26, 27, late 20s and shit like that, maybe even mid 20s. You talk about the motherfuckers call themselves smoking some tree or being around some motherfuckers who's selling some tree. And you got them around you. You got them in your establishment. Nah, this shit don't add up. Nah, this shit don't add up, man. It's like that. Nah, that shit don't add up, man. Like, nah, bruh. That shit don't add up, man. And motherfuckers could play it like it's cool. Yeah, it's cool, alright. It's like that, yeah, it's cool. It's cool, alright, man. That's kid shit. It's like that's kid shit. Kids do that shit. Kids can get away with that shit. You talk about motherfucking getting older. That shit don't add up. Nah, that shit don't add up, man. It be some motherfucking problems. It's like that. It be some motherfucking problems and shit. You know? But motherfuckers be in la la land about some shit. And motherfuckers say, well, oh, you from here, or you from here. Like, man, I grew up in New Waterford. I grew up in East Palestine. How much shit do I know about? How much shit do I know about some street shit? Not a whole lot. It's like that. I don't know a whole lot. I grew up in New Waterford, East Palestine. Ain't a whole lot of shit going on around there, man. Not a whole lot, man. A motherfucker can give me that rap like, oh, you from here or you from there. You this and you that. Like, nah, man. Like that, like nah. Like, nah, man. I'm from the country. So if I know these things, imagine what a motherfucker from a city, from a town or a city might know what might be going on. Like that motherfucker be like, a motherfucker really be watching, bro. A motherfucker really be watching and shit and be real cautious, you know? But I don't know, man. I guess motherfuckers is in La La Land or motherfuckers is in make believe land or some shit. Yeah, motherfuckers is in make believe land and shit, man, you know? So I don't know, man, but I'm gonna go ahead and charge this phone and shit. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and charge this phone and go ahead and try to get me a couple Z's before I gotta get up and go to this doctor and shit. But it's Day in the Life of Reggie. Just checking in with that vlog. Alright. Peace.